Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will share with you a very special online homework shared by my students this morning. So in fact today I just share a video teaching on how to solve the paper 1 question for additional maths, and to my surprise my students can respond very fast, and she actually tried her very best to use the Adobe document, to answer her homework and then share back with me. So I feel very happy, and I would like to share my happiness as a teacher. Alright, so as a teacher, we always feel motivated if the students are responding well to us, especially during COVID season. So I really feel touched by this student, and I really appreciate her good response. Let's have a look of her homework. So this is the homework that she shared with me. Actually, this is the paper 1 question that I share in the YouTube. So to my surprise, I received back her homework within, I think, within 2 hours. Okay, so today I would like to share with you my students' homework. Let's go through again her homework while you can learn some basic knowledge about the function for this question. So for this one, actually when I share, I did mention about let the denominator equal to 0, right? Okay, so I think she follow well my video teaching, so she can solve the question, and she write all the working in order. So she managed to follow well the lesson. So she let the 3 plus x equal to 0, right? And then she solved her x is negative 3, which is the correct answer. And then I did explain why we must let the denominator equal to 0, and she is very attentive to the video teaching. So, and then for B, I think she do too fast. I think that's the part she missed out the 1/2. Okay, for this one is about the quadratic function. She's also learning well from the video teaching, so she can understand the concept, I guess. Maybe she need to shade the region, but it's okay because there is a minus sign, so it's good enough for her to show that the function is less than equal 0. Alright, okay. Now for question number 5 is about the arithmetic progression. So is find the sum of terms from the 6th term to 18th term. So she do the right thing. From 6 to 18 term is sum for the first 18 minus sum for the first 5th term. So she substitute everything. Okay, and then she got the answer negative 390. So that is the right answer. Okay, then for the next one is about geometric progression. So she actually take the second term over the first term, and her r is 3, which is right. And then she find the fourth term, which is k, is a r n minus 1. Alright, she can find the answer for the fourth term is 162. And then this is actually about the function. So the function p given 100 minus 1/4x. Okay, for x from 0 to 400 inclusive of 0 and 400, and the cost is given in terms of the function. Alright, and then the question is asking calculate. We have to calculate the cost C as a function of price P. Okay, so and then you have to find the cost for the producing. Okay, now the p is 100 minus 1 over 4x. So she expressed the x in terms of p. So that means x is 400 minus 4p. So then she substitute into the function c so that she can express c in terms of p. So no problem. Good. And then this one is about the hot question about the location of the school hall, canteen, and science lab are equal distance. Remember? Okay, so alright, so it's equal length. Then she tried to solve the equation. Okay, 3 power p equal to 5 power q, and then 3 power p equal to 5q times 1 over p, because when the p bring over is should be 1 over p. And then she expressed the 3 in terms of base 5, and then 15 she expressed as 3 times 5, okay, to the power of, according the question is r, then she substitute and she simplify, and finally her answer is r in terms of the p and q. Very good. Okay, no problem. So I'm sure she's learning well. Okay, even though we are having online teaching, but somehow I can see for certain students who are responsible learner, online teaching is very effective to them. Okay, so let's see the next question, number 7. Number 7 is about the arithmetic progression. So you have first 3 set, alright. So she highlight and she underline the keywords, and she lists out the first 3 terms, and then she find the d common difference, and she use a sum for the first n term, and she try to solve the n, and finally she get a quadratic equation, and she simplify to the simplest form, and she will just focus to the n, which is integer, because n is number of terms, so n is 10. So it's an awesome answer. Okay, so this one is actually a very good horse question that I in fact create a special video to explain this question. So it's about a billboard with the length 3x and the width 5 minus x, and the 20 cylindrical cans, okay, with a volume leftover one. Remember, if you forgot, you can refer to my previous video. So then we calculate the volume for the 20 cans, minus out the leftover one, so the total volume is 54,000. Alright, so then because the volume for the paint for the billboard is in cuboid, so we have to do a calculation like this. So finally the x that we got is 3 and 2, so this is the right answer. Alright, okay, this one is another question about the speed of the particles that is greater than 5 meters per second. So she will solve the quadratic function. Okay, she will take the 60 minus t squared more than 5, and then she will simplify, and then she will get the answer. And finally, this is actually about the initial equation and logarithm equation. So she actually labeled the base, and she's actually very careful when she write the base. Alright, so then she bring up the power -1 and she change her base, and finally the answer that she got, the 3, it should be the right one. Yeah, nothing wrong about the 3, because the 3 she bring over to in front. Okay, and then she times the 3 to the left side, and she make the power, raise up as a power, and make the base the same, and she will equate the two equations. So she will have y3 equal to 1 over 64, and finally her answer is y equal to 4 to the power of negative 1, which is equal to 1 over 4. And then there is another logarithm equation with the base which are a bit complicated, and she actually try her best to understand, and I think she is learning well. So she take the 125 to the power 1/3, and 125 is 5 3, so she got 5. Alright, and then she's trying to solve the equation. X is 50. So wonderful homework from the students. Okay. Right, that's the end of my sharing for today. So I shall see you in my next video teaching. So I hope you will always give a good response to the teacher. So with that, thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.
Here I am where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and battles happen everywhere. I don't need any hero to save me. I don't know why the kids always crying. I've been thinking about all the captains, but we left in a wasted planet. I thought I had it all destroyed, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and battles happen everywhere. Can you feel the spirit to save me? I was thinking why the kids always crying. Let's expect things from my brain. Let's go and save my life. Thought I had it all, breaking so much. You don't need to show your fucking so hard.